Hi, I'm Mark DeVito, host of Drinking with Benefits, a show where I put celebrities' bartending skills to the test to raise money for a worthy cause. And this episode will be at my bar, Cease and Desist, here in San Francisco's Mission District. We'll be joined by Olympic gold medalist Boitano to raise money and awareness for his local charity, Youth Skate. Let's check it out. Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Thank you for doing this with us.
Pleasure to be here.
We're happy to have you, and I'm going to tell the audience and you a lot about you.
About me?
About you.
All right, so you probably know a lot more than I do about me.
I do. I think I do. I think I've really gotten in here.
All right, surprise me.
So in 1982, I remember watching, and you were the first American skater to land a triple axel in a national competition, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. And then in 1985, you won one U.S. championship and then three more right after that consecutively.
Right, yes.
So four
That's
consecutive
true.
national championships.
That's true.
Was everyone just so mad at you because you were just taking all of the championships from them?
No, you sort of know who your top competitors are. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you go into a competition knowing who sort of is going to be vying for the top three. So it's not a surprise. I knew who I was going to be competing against and who most likely would be second or third or first, or if they were to be.
We could probably leave it as who would be second and third because you knew you were going to be first, right?
Yes, I did.
So then in 1986, you won the World Championship.
Yes.
And then after winning the World Championship in 86, you won the Olympic gold in 1988.
Right.
In one of the greatest sports performances of all time. And that's not just my bias, but the bias of a lot of sports
That's
writers,
nice.
right?
Yeah, thanks.
And then after that, you just said, you know what, I'm going to win one more national championship.
World Championship. You know what city that was in? Where was the first one in 86?
Ooh.
Geneva.
Was it in Geneva?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Very good. So good.
So Brian, in addition to performing,
Yeah.
you work with a lot of youth in the area for Youth Skate.
Yes.
Can you tell me what that's about?
So I started Youth Skate in conjunction with the San Francisco Unified School District. And I did this for many reasons. I mean, one of them is to give kids an option of, how to stay off the street. The other one is to give them an opportunity to find an activity that sort of gets them out and gets them not in front of a computer screen, gets them, not in front of their phones. It's an activity that they can become passionate about, get them moving around. There's such an incredible feeling of when the kids come in and they've never seen ice before and they've never skated, and they're holding on to the rail, and 2 hours later they're like off the rail and they're skating, and they're doing little things that you've taught them, and when they get off the ice there's this real sense of accomplishment. I think that's really important in a kid's life, to feel like you put yourself out there, you were scared, and you feel accomplished now. So give them those little stepping stones that give them more confidence. So there are two ways that you can donate money. You can either go to youthskate.org and you can donate there, or on brianboitano.com I have merchandise for sale that is what would Brian Boitano do, and you can get mouse pads, t-shirts, bikinis, everything, and all the proceeds go to Youth Skate.
Fantastic.
You want a bikini?
I that's all that was going through my head, and I was like, I'm not gonna say this right now, but yes.
I can read your mind.
Yes, I know you can. Well, my eyes were like, bikinis. Yeah. You played a role in a feature film.
Yes.
Blades of Glory.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah. It was really, first of all, my role was very challenging in Blades of Glory. I had to play myself, and it was a mute role, so they were talking Oscar for the first mute role ever in a movie. So that's all I want to say about that. But the funny thing is that the first day of filming, Will Ferrell's the serious guy. He's a very serious guy, and so he comes up to us and he's like, I'm feeling really bad. And we're like, what's up? And he's like, I feel really bad that I'm doing this movie about ice skating, because he's like, I gotta tell you, this is one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life. And I sort of feel like we're poking fun at it a little bit like that. And all the skaters were like, oh, don't worry about it. It's like, so, not a big deal.
So Brian, obviously we're all familiar with your appearance in South Park.
South Park. That sounds familiar.
Sorry, South Park the movie.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know.
Were you aware that you were going to be in that movie when? No.
I had no idea.
No.
I actually went to alone to the movie theater and sat in the back, and I was waiting for it to come on, and the song came on. I'm like, that's not a bad song. That's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't pick on me.
The Sochi Olympics were a very big point, both in your career and in your personal life. Are you willing to elaborate on that at all?
Yeah. I was asked to be on President Obama's presidential delegation for the opening ceremonies, and I accepted. So the next day, I read President Obama sending an openly gay delegation to Sochi Olympics to send a message of tolerance and diversity to President Putin for the anti-gay propaganda law that he had set. So I was at that point, I wasn't out. So I constructed my coming out press release. But it was what I felt like I had to do to support the president and to support the country.
We're trying to raise money tonight
I know.
with you for this program.
Fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's in store for you later on.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready to go make a drink?
Yeah, I'll race you to the bar.
Oh, I'm going to win. Let's go. We're behind the bar at Cease and Desist, and we are going to make the icebreaker.
The icebreaker?
The icebreaker.
Icebreaker?
The icebreaker.
That is a good name.
It's a great name, I think, right? And once you're drinking a few, it's a great icebreaker. All right, here we go. So what we're doing is we're doing a take on the classic drink, the El Presidente.
Okay.
We're going to use the Brugal Añejo.
Okay.
This is a spectacular rum from the Dominican Republic, barrel aged. It's got a little caramel to it. Mm-hmm. Nice. It'll remind you a little bit of a whiskey.
But it's not spicy.
It's not spicy at all. This is not a spiced rum.
Okay.
So we're going to do 2 ounces of this. So we're going to pour 2 ounces into here.
All right. 2 ounces. Ooh,
Pour that in your
that's a
glass.
healthy 2 ounce.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The next ingredient we're going to do is a sweet vermouth.
Okay.
This will go really well with this rum.
Those are red, right?
They're red. Yeah, the Rosso.
Rosso.
Yeah.
You're so Italian.
You're so Italian. So we're going to want to do 3/4 of an ounce of this.
Okay.
Now you're going to take your spoon.
Okay.
This is where the drink gets really fun, and you'll taste it over the course of the night. This is where the complexity comes in, and this makes or breaks the drink.
Oh, okay.
This is the difference of 1/10 of a point.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you know.
Important.
Yeah. Gold medal. All right, so we're going to use the curacao.
Okay.
Do one spoon of the curacao.
Okay. And this is sweet, so I'm guessing you want to make sure that it's only.
Yeah, you don't want to go overboard.
You don't want to go
on this.
overboard with that.
Yep. Put that in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to use a nice handmade grenadine.
Okay. That ain't your grandma's grenadine.
It's not my grandma's grenadine.
No
you better
Shirley
believe
Temples
it.
in that one. Oops. Okay.
Okay, so yours is going to be very sweet. That's right. We can
Just like me.
We can work that one out, just like you, exactly. We can work this one out though. You're gonna end up stirring it a little bit more,
Okay,
dilute
so
it a little bit more, get rid of the sweetness. We can fix it. We can fix this. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna add some ice to your
Give me
cup
some
over
ice.
here.
Give me ice,
Some
baby.
ice. I know you love the ice.
Yes. More ice?
That's a good amount. We'll
That's
give you
okay.
a little bit more, only
Okay.
because you asked so nicely.
Okay. I'm chomping at the bit. I want to stir this thing.
All right, and you got to
Show
stir
me,
it.
show me.
Yep, get in. Let's see how you do it.
Okay.
This is kind of like
Hey, it's
speeding.
better.
You want to try with your right hand.
How about both hands? Look at white. Look at.
No, you just got to use one hand, bro.
Oh, okay.
Just one hand.
Right.
And you want to go around,
Okay.
around, and around.
And hold it
You got
loosely.
Hold it loosely.
Okay.
See how I'm doing here?
look at you.
Put the spoon in here and just go around
Okay.
like that.
I think I'm getting it.
You can even try to go the other direction if you want.
Oh wow, that's tricky. Oh, I like that better. Oh, look at how good I am.
You want to know a secret? I'm not right-handed.
Oh, you really? Wow.
Actually,
Jeez,
right?
I'm
So stir it around.
Look
so
at this.
mine
I
is
don't want to
done.
stop because I'm finally good at this.
You're gonna have to stop, or it's gonna be all water. But
Okay.
get your strainer.
Strainer.
I've prepped you with. I'm gonna strain this into the glass.
Strain that puppy. I'll get that.
I'm gonna sink this. There we go.
Like that.
Good job. And let's put a big ice cube in there. For
Ooh, look at that.
Lets people know we're serious.
Yeah.
As a final touch, we're gonna add a little bit of flavor to it.
Okay.
Add a nose to it.
Okay. Nice.
We're gonna take an orange.
Nice. Okay.
We're gonna peel the orange, add a little zest in.
Okay.
And then you want to put the rind side over the glass.
Yep.
And give it a little squeeze. So let
You
you'll
see all
see
the
it. You can
oils,
see it,
yeah.
right?
It's nice.
And that adds a flavor to it. Coat the outside of the
Coat
glass.
the outside. All right.
Drop it in.
All right. I'm gonna twist mine.
Okay.
And then hang it on the glass.
Maybe 3 times.
3 times.
There you
like
go.
that. And just look at that. How about that? How about
beautiful.
that? How about that?
That's beautiful.
Don't fall down. So what's this drink called again?
It's the icebreaker.
I love it. Let's
Cheers.
taste it. Cheers.
To you, Skate.
Yeah,
And
thank
Brian.
you. Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you.
What a great day.
card right back, and all the tips are going to use
Close, yeah.
to his charity.
Madame, your icebreaker. And then a little bit. Thank you so much for coming. I started Youth Skate with the San Francisco Unified School District. They choose different classes in different schools to come in so that we can teach them skating. And the reason that I did it was, number one, to give them an option of another way to stay off the streets, and number two, to give them an activity to counteract being in front of the TV screens and the being in front of their cell phones and the inactiveness of the youth. So I want to thank you guys all for supporting this, and I've had a great time, and Mark developed this great drink icebreaker, so drink a lot of icebreakers, and thank you for being here for Youth Skate. Watch this stir, watch this stir. Oh yeah, I'm getting so much better at this. I couldn't do this an hour ago.
I thought you were the guest bartender, and you got me doing all the work. Amazing.
Oh, watch this.
He's good. Are you seeing this? He just learned that today.
This is yours. This is yours. I'm gonna do this. Watch. I love it.
Awesome. Good. How are you, Red?
Icebreaker for Ryan McCarthy.
To you, to Youth Skate.
To you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Fun.
I'm coming back tomorrow night, by the way.
Oh, you're on the shift now. I need coverage this Saturday, so it's perfect. Cheers, Red. Drinking with Benefits is brought to you by Edrington, maker of tonight's featured spirit, Brugal Rum. Special thanks to our featured sponsor, Anchor Brewing Company, and to all of our generous guests this evening. And be sure to join us for the next episode of Drinking with Benefits. Visit youthskate.org or brianboitano.com for more information about how you can get involved with Youth Skate. Like and follow Drinking with Benefits on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to find out where we'll be next and which celebrity will be trying out their bartending skills to raise money for a great cause.